right, so we're just going to build up a breakfast casserole here. I'm just winging this, making it up as I go. It's one of my favorite things to do. You know that I love to make up recipes. So what we're doing here is on very, very low. I just have 2 tablespoons of melted butter. To that, I'll just do just the butter. I'm fine. I was going to add some oil, but that's fine. And then I'm just going to take just a few mushrooms here. Throw them in here, and I'm going to reduce these and shrink them down for about 4 minutes. Get all the water out of them. Besides the mushrooms, and you can do diced green onions in this as well. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any left. And the star of the show are some nice fresh croissants, okay? And I just got these from the bakery aisle at Walmart. Okay. Just gonna slice all these in half. Careful. All right. And then my misto here, which is butane free. Just gonna give that a few pumps here. There we go. Spray my pan. I love this thing. If I lean back on it, it missed. If I lean forward on it, I get more of a direct stream. I figured out how to use it, see? And you want that oiled pretty well. And this is just a butter flavored oil that I made. The croissants. And for right now, I'm just going to layer them. I'll cut them and layer them here inside my pan. That's just John and I. So you could certainly make as many as you'd like. I'm going to keep a couple here for some chicken salad sandwiches today. You can definitely have some fun with this. Now I'm just going to all right, let's give these a toss. See, they're starting to shrink down. That's good. The steam will do its job. I didn't want to break out a great big skillet for just a few mushrooms. Saturday. This is probably going to be more of a vlog, I think, than a cooking video. I'm just going to keep going today. You guys said you would like to see how I do it all in one day. Well, here you go. While that's cooking down, and I've got these croissants cut in half and layered in the pan, I'll take you for a walk around the house real quick. So I got the house. I got my baking station here all done, and I'm going to show you my new 50-50 flour mix jar. I still have the other one, salt cellar. I went everywhere looking for these, and I finally found this in the clearance aisle at Walmart. And it's just a salt cellar, and then you can see I have my pink Himalayan salt in here. Matter of fact, I got me a couple of different ones from the Goodwill as well. So I went looking and I found. So this was regularly $15 and I picked it up for about $5. Yesterday at Walmart I got this silicone butter holder. It goes in the microwave and you can use the edge here. Just pick it up like this and make a slice like that. Butter to room temperature, whatever you need, and then put the lid back on. You can just cut the number of pieces that you need, and this right here can actually go in the microwave for about 10 seconds and soften your butter as well. So I got that. I got me some new teaspoons. I needed some extras. Me another salt. This is for salt with iodine, and this is another salt cellar. Okay, it's just a glass one, and that way I can take the lid off, and then I can just show you what I'm using that way. This way I don't have to get my ingredients out every time. And then here I just have my honey. Isn't that a beautiful jar? I picked that up, picked 2 of them up at Big Lots years ago for like $1.50. Sugar container. Have you ever seen these where they got the little flip lid sugar? And I just labeled with a permanent marker the top. That way I can, and then I can just pour, you know, the amount of sugar that I need, just like that right there. I can pour the amount of sugar that I need. I got me another extra container here. I've got my yeast in it right now, but that's not what's going to go in there. I'm not sure yet what's going to go in there. And then I got another one here for my brown sugar. So now I can have my brown sugar out. And then I got me a couple of glass bowls so you guys can actually see, like an egg or whatever, you can actually see what's in there. I also got these really cool, upon a suggestion. I got from one of my viewers, let me pull you back here, from one of my viewers, I got these little bonnets, food bonnets, and now when I raise my bread over the jars, it's just got elastic on it, and I can just spray a little bit of oil in here, and they are, I wouldn't say that these are really too reusable, they're pretty thin, but I'm getting ready to make those other wax cover things, but these right here would be great for raising bread. See how they hold their, I don't know if you can see that up, see how they hold their shape? Their little shape. That way the dough can raise up, and I can just spray that with oil, and that'd be great. And I've just been keeping them right here on the back of my machine. So that's where we're at right now. So right here I've got my bread baking station and my pie station all ready to go. And then here I got the girls all moved out, and I got this cabinet, this trunk put in here. It's all my quilts and things. And it's just sad to see when your kids leave and stuff. To have an empty closet just really feels, all these drawers here are empty. So now I have a place to put all my sewing stuff. So now I have a crafts room. And then I brought in the grandkids' little piece here. And then I've got one of my extra pieces to my wall units here. And I got to clean all that out. We've got all the books in the bookcase cleaned out. And I've just started to put some supplies in here. The room is almost put together. It's almost done, almost ready. And then the dresser, of course, we're taking it over today. And then I'm expecting, we're gonna have a dinner this week, so I've got all the dishes washed and the table set again. Of course, this idea of keeping the cushions up so the dog can't get on the furniture has actually worked. It's been a really good idea. The desk. See the desk sitting out there in the front yard? I'm getting ready to finish that, and that's going to be my island in the kitchen. I'm going to raise it up, put some feet on it. My daughter might want it. If it doesn't work for me for an island, then my daughter will probably take it. All right, so this is kind of like a breakfast vlog. I'm kind of doing a cooking video and at the same time. I gotta go out and finish that. I'm gonna go put a coat of, I gotta sand the desk, and I'm gonna put a coat of paint on it. Five eggs. That's 5 eggs. And no shells. That's pretty good. All right, heavy whipping cream. Let's go with a 1/2 cup and see where that gets us. 5 eggs and a 1/2 cup of whipping cream. And 1/4 cup of my lactose-free milk. Okay, we're gonna blend that up. All right, now you can usually do this and even put this in the refrigerator overnight. That definitely doesn't hurt anything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by, I think I'm going to start by putting this in first. I'm just going to kind of pour it in and around. Kind of soaking it in to these croissants. Remember, this is going to puff up and really nice up and around it. We want to get it all out. All right. Then we're going to take, and we're going to start with the cream cheese. And I'm just going to take and break off a piece between each, just like that right there. Okay. Then I'm going to dollop, kind of keeping it straight. Then I'm going to dollop a few pieces here and there. You certainly don't have to do this. This is what we like. You use whatever cheeses that you like. And we're going to take some Colby Monterey Jack. Remember, be sure and get it in and around. I'm going to take the mushrooms. Same thing. Use the juice, that's fine. Okay. A little bit of ham. Just going to take a half a teaspoon of salt and kind of sprinkle it right over the top. It'll bake right in. It'll be really, really delicious. Don't even need that much. Okay, I'm going to put my queso right here on top of that. And this building up to be beautiful, trust me, I'm just making this up as I go. Somebody asked me about why I don't write down my recipes, because I make them up as I go. There's nothing written down. This is just my favorite things I put together and things. I don't know. Here it is. Okay, I didn't need that after all. All right. Take a chunk of this queso off, and we're gonna have tacos probably sometime, maybe tomorrow, the next day. I gotta write it on my food schedule here, and I'm gonna show you. I've started a new food schedule. Okay, there we go. Just sprinkle this and crumble it right over the top. If you like black olives, I'm a black olive freak. You guys know that about me. And it sure adds some nice flavor and color to your dish. Okay, there we go. Now you can take this and you can make this up the night before. See how easy that was? Make this up the night before and then just throw this, in the refrigerator with some plastic wrap on it. Next day, take it out and put it in a 350-degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. And that's what we're going to do now. There we go. I'm going to put a little extra. I'll put a little extra spray here on the sides where I knocked it off here. A little bit on the top. There we go. Some nice butter flavor there on top. And we're going to put this in the 350-degree oven right now. Normally I'd let this sit in overnight, but we hungry. All right, set my timer for 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and check on it. 25 to 30 minutes, and we'll come back and check on it. Now I'm going to go outside. I'm going to finish up on that table and chair set, and I got on my old clothes. I got on a new shirt. Getting a hot flash. Okay. We're going to go outside and put a set of chalk paint on that desk. We're going to sand it down, put a coat of chalk paint on the desk. You saw the before in a few minutes. Wait till you see the after. I'm going to just do a quick paint on it. Then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to make up the strawberry rolls, the apple pie, and my Pullman bread. So we have a lot of food we're throwing around in the kitchen today. So come on, let's get on with our day. Okay. Here's the desk. I got it finished sanded. I had a problem getting off some of this stuff right here, right in here, but I'm out of sandpaper. I really can't go any further, but it's gonna get painted anyway. So, but anyway, I got the drawer out of it. It turns out that it is a Kimball desk, the same company, and it makes Kimball pianos. I gotta sand out some of this paper here and here, and then I'm gonna take off the hardware. I'm going to take off the hardware and I'm going to paint all of that silver. I do not have a key to it, but that's all right. Doesn't have to lock. But that's nice hardware. And it is. It's oak. It's an oak tray on that too, by the way. And this right here seems to possibly be, I mean, it's probably veneered. I really can't tell. By the weight of the desk, it felt solid. But it looks like it's been banded with oak. And then this part right here looks like it might be cherry, like a cherry overlay of some sort. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. So anyway, desk. And we're just going to use some of this here Rust-Oleum chalk paint. Here we go. First coat. This is just that chalk paint, and it takes several coats to do this. So if you end up sanding a lot of it back off, but get in there, get that on there. Work in sections. Painting on that right there. And I'm going to paint the center sides, that's fine. It's drying quickly in this wind. All right, this looks really, really good. It's still very hot. We're gonna let it cool off here just a bit, and then we're gonna dive into it. All right, we're gonna serve this up. Let me get the right, we'll use this right here.
Yeah.
It turned out, didn't it?
You did great.
Let's see, we'll get
Eat it all.
cuts nice. I'm gonna run my knife just around the edge. There you go, loosen that up for you. Dip in here. Look at that. Comes out in one piece really nicely. Let me back you up here. Look at that. There's that crescent roll in there. Isn't that beautiful? Got the mushrooms and the black olives and the ham. And I'm just going to cut. And I'm just going to cut in this just like this. Oh, look, you can cut right into that. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Layered bread in there. Look how that's layered up in there. Cream cheese melted up there. Let's take a bite. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, you got a little bit of the cream cheese, a little bit of the Fiesca cheese, piece of ham, and a mushroom. Let's give you a bite. Mmm. That is good. Take a bite of that, Daddy. It's hot.
You outdid yourself. It's great.
Isn't that good?
It's very creamy, and it's got a. It may look like custard, but it has a nice flavor of the meat and the bread.
Yeah, it doesn't taste even like a quiche, does it? It has a. I would definitely make that again. I just made that recipe up, by the way, with those crescent rolls we bought last night.
It was great.
All right. Well, you heard it from Daddy. Should I make it ever again?
Yes.
Should I add it to my cookbook?
I think it would be an add-on.
Yeah. Get to buy one of those mushrooms. I put mushrooms in there just for you.
Thank you. They're great. You've outdone yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna get me a little bit here too. Wish y'all were here, because then you could get yourself some. Look at that. Cuts nicely. This ended up baking for about 35 to 40 minutes in a 355 degree oven. It was 355 degrees. I had accidentally set it up 355 instead of 350, so it counts. I have to tell you the time and the time to bake it. So I don't want a whole piece, just a half. Just a half for me will work. Comes out nice too. This would be like really great for like a ladies brunch or luncheon type situation. I'm gonna give this another try just because I saw a mushroom there and I wanted to eat the mushroom. Thumbs up, you gotta give this one a try. Be sure to like, share this video, and subscribe. All right, we love you. Go with God. And try a breakfast casserole. I can think of so many things. You know, Christmas morning, a family coming in from town, a ladies' brunch. I mean, this has an excellent flavor, a buttery flavor to it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. It's really good. Make some more honey white Pullman bread. The recipe, I'll leave that down below for that. But I will show you how I'm going to work up a different type of rolls with that same bread. I just love that bread. It worked great for the cinnamon roll. So now I'm going to use it for another type of sweet roll. And then we're going to have, what else are we making? Oh, caramel apple pie. Caramel apple pie. And I'm going to show you how to use my pie bird, okay? A lot going on. Plus we have just 2.5 hours to get to my daughter's house. So I better get busy.